So I'm still playing Hurtful Boyfriend. I'm actually feeling a lot better today, so that's really good because I really was super sick. Um, so yay, being better. Um, Clear left. I actually have no idea where we left off or what this even refers to, so that's interesting. Clear right. Good, it doesn't look like the scarecrow is here. Oh yeah, there's a creepy steampunk Batman villain just wandering around the halls. It's totally normal. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh right, Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up. So he sleeps all the time, and then he wakes up and just hits ceilings. I guess that's attractive. We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. So it sounds like, I guess, Pyramid Head when it moves around, because it's got a metal arm. I guess it's not the same as a giant bludgeoning knife thing, but whatever. Let's go in. Right, let's see. The headmaster who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation, how many of our questions will he be able to answer? Oh yeah, you got the key. Alright. Excuse us. I don't know what that is, but I would like a stuffed version. Because yeah. So, cool. And I think that is like a wine glass. For when he needs day wine, because undoubtedly having a classroom full of birds is stressful. A school full of birds. And ellipses. Maybe he's not here. That or hiding. Yes, of course, because he's a bird and he could probably be anywhere in the room because he's bird-sized. There's some birdie at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a nickel bar. I actually don't know what a nickel bar is. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sakio, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This... Sakuya? Ooh. The thing here is no longer the headmaster. Well then, what is it? His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness! Him too? Murders! All the murders! Oh, that's the end of the second class. Okay. Ooh, were you saying something? Ooh. Okay. Third class. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I don't think they were... I guess it's nighttime, so maybe, yeah. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning some birdie killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone? There is no explanation, but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. Cease it. Oh no, it's totally fine. The headmaster, he is dead. Oh, I guess I will be calm then. First Fry and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara. Right. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. You know what? This playthrough is actually, I guess, seems really long. Like, way longer than the other playthroughs. Okay. Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school. Got it. PTA records. That's not it. Demographics for dummies. Nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative? That must mean Fry, and the date is from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's instance, but it might have something useful. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail were it official. Hang on, Sakuya. What are you reading, Kawara? This. The human representative? It's locked, even though none of the others are. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student, or the like. There is no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written in here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere. Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help. Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And that? I was wondering about it as well. Is that like an iPad? What is that? That thing on his desk. Some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes. And spread out next to it is the dome. Maybe this is controls the dome. That is not a sentence. That is an awful sentence. Someone forgot a word there. Or the hatch we saw earlier. One did postulate that it would be in here. You know what? You totally used the word postulate, but then forgot how to sentence. Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easy to break that one. Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. Away! Mr. Kawara. Yes, sir? Ho ho, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me. Well, you are creepy and awful, so that's a thing. Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though. How honest of you. How did you find it yet? Oh, did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about. The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier. No, I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about? How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me. He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused. I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all. What are you talking about? Someone in the hallway just, freaked out. Apartment life. No riddles? Wait, not that. You mean to say you know the truth already? Well, who knows? If you do tell me, I told you, you need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all. That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. With the murders and the giant scarecrow and everything. Just for me? How long must you babble, Kawara? Come. Sorry. Take it this is a challenge, Doctor? You may take it that way if you so wish. I swear I will find the truth, and if I find that you killed Fry... Ho ho ho, oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find. Mr. One? Maybe he's poisoned too. Oh no, he's fine. You two again, what is it? We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office. The plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it? Or break it? Let me see. This will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion. What? Oh, okay. What? Say what? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary. All the same. I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it. So diffusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Do not forget, I am not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker. I don't know what that means. That is really weird. What does that have to do with anything? So maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed. I think Mr. One is the only... Alright, can we ask you one more thing? You may. We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well, but it's locked. It seems to require a password. Password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya? He is a master of unauthorized access. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime? I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here. I shall take care of this folder, then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Where is Yuya right now? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones. I still don't know how they text. Like, it's not like they can use their wings. So, like, they flap and hover in midair and use their feet, I guess? Either way, it's funny looking. But we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner, exclamation point, oh, it's a thing. The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. How unfortunate. Ooh. Wah. Of all the Sakuya run. Oh. Oh. Don't order me around, Feral. Pants. We lost it, right? Oh. Shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. Of all the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Question mark? Did I just hear something? Oh, it's Nageki. What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're Kawara Ryota? Uh, he knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? The unfamiliar mourning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Stuff. Fry? Oh, right. Didn't you say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nageki. You were friends with Fry then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She was washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself, and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. I don't know if that's a word, actually. She washed up here. Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Stuff did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here, too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Stuff came here. It was just now. What? He's gone. The mourning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakuya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. You're late, Kawara. Blasted feral doves. Calm down, Mr. Prejudice. Sakuya, you're safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Silence, mongrel. Ahaha, thanks. Sorry I was worrying you, Sakuya. Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Were you in here the whole time? Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked, though. We were going to have Yuya get into it for us, but... That's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, sir. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, I wonder where he learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes. X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch more of them. No. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. If we press the button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There's a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We do get Yuya to help in everything. We should. Just open it. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed, and we can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome? No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway in case there really is a storm or something out there. The escape hatch will automatically close in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving Fry alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. What? Well then, let's go, Kawara. Shirogane. Very well. Yep. Where was that hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there. The hatch high above the ground is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale, nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I'm curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best to think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster and this is all some plot surrounding Stuff's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It isn't safe in here either. Look, the hatch is open. It is! We can go home! No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like heck are we sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Wait, come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. Okay, bullets. Gah! Bullets. A gunshot? We have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You'll only get yourself shot as well. But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot as soon as he went out. Someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Reasons. Fourth class. I'm not entirely sure what sort of symbolism these eggs are giving me, but alright. Am I supposed to click something? Oh, okay. Fry's corpse, delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape. Cool. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open. Very well. We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. One. And explain what outside to Mr. One? I don't even. Okay. All of my whats. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. Leon J.B. I am Leon J.B., one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. Okay, so they're the Hawk Party and the Dove Party, but I don't actually understand what that even means at all. S-Class Agent, pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me. I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. Humph, it's a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with the humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. But I don't understand why the Hawk Party, okay. In the bad ending, where you don't romance anybody, the Hawk Party comes and they, shoot you for no reason, but if they want you to if they don't want you to live peacefully and wanted to kill you to begin with, I don't know why they would do this experiment in the first place, so I guess I just don't understand. I don't understand politics, and I don't understand bird politics. Okay. Exterminate, but I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate, and what we feared would happen has happened. Well, wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigio nations? It seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomes Dafas as a representative. I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open? Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The human representative. Okay, maybe this will make more sense after this? I don't know. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The human representative, this is talking about stuff, no matter how we look at it. 2187, that's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. Ah, no. That's no good. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protest of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. Fries to die? So her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is the final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Fry, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all. So this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realize. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal founder, the Ichijo group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pidgeot nations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus. Okay, like I don't understand, like if you do shoes and he murders you, but this doesn't happen if Shoe murders you. I guess they only attacked Shoe, which is why you run away. Well, I guess because he's part of the Hawk Party to begin with. So, or maybe he's, I don't know anymore. I am confused. I am of the confusion. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once, just to make sure. For 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time humans will gather to take revenge, and then when the dome opens they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out the hatch, there are already humans waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning and the dome was raised soon after, so the time is not from when she died, but from when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period, around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle. What time is it, Master Leon? Just past 2. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours? We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here. Humph. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between Fry's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? What's that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it, at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful, anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled Hurtful. Well, whoa, it is. I thought Hatoful just meant heartful. I suppose that we find many of the things to come quite we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. We're right. It was probably something important given that it was in the locked file. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Stuff died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape, which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself. I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Alright, so it's been about a half an hour. Actually, it's been like 35 minutes, and I finally got somewhere where I could save, because I can't save on a bird. It's really dumb. Okay. So, alright, I'm gonna save, and I will continue this in the next episode, because I have no idea what's going on anymore, and everything is so confusing, and there's a scarecrow monster, and murder. Lots of murder. Anyway. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!